So, one thing, it's not, it is complex and it is huge, but there are some good resources, and I just want to point to one as part of this presentation. This review is great. It's quite detailed. What I really like about this, which was done for the Government Social Research Centre, I think it's a part of the UK government who commissioned this report. It's called Behaviour Change Knowledge Review. And it's a good resource for both understanding models, but also for understanding the relationships between them. And I like it because it doesn't just do the shopping list of options, it also interprets them in relation to one another and within a critical framework. And in addition to this, there's another report that the partner that they came alongside, which is a practical guide to implementation of the models. Okay, so yeah, there's that. So there are paths through the complexity. So my point with my half-serious analogy to fashion models is that models don't fully represent the thing that they model. Instead, they're a simplified and highly aestheticized version. And their form is defined by their specialized function rather than by their ability to fully represent what they refer to. Models also serve particular values and priorities. They are used to serve particular values and priorities. That's why they get chosen for particular campaigns. So they're not value neutral, but they're not rich in inherent value either. So I'm introducing this concept of values, and in talking about that, it's worth noting that values don't just exist in some theoretical realm outside of society. Instead, people in societies are actually invested in particular and different values to differing degrees. So interest, whose interest is at stake, questions like that are always involved. I'm going to come back to that point towards the end of the presentation, which is coming up reasonably soon. The last thing to say is that the models can be a little bit distracting. There's so many of them that it's difficult to find a path through, I guess, which is why reports like this are useful.